Hi everyone, my name is Dominique Williamson, and today I will be presenting to you the Cyberbullying How Would You Like It Anti-Bullying Initiative. This initiative was founded in Wilmington, Delaware, and it is focused towards middle school and high school age youth that have previously suffered from bullying, who are currently suffering from bullying, and who have been the bullies themselves. In today's society, bullying has become a new norm. And because social media websites are a new norm as well, these bullying situations have spilled over into social media, making them cyberbullying and making it a public embarrassment to the victims. So today, I have two students who currently attend Delaware State University who are brave enough to share their stories of their cyberbullying situations, how they got through the situation, and how it made them who they are today. Stay tuned. All right, here are two of my residents from my residence hall building that I'm an RA in this year. They're going to be sharing their cyberbullying stories with us today. You guys, this video will be used for a class project and presented in front of my teacher and other classmates. Are you guys comfortable with sharing your stories in front of them?
Yes, I consent.
All right. Now, would you guys mind introducing yourselves?
I'm Morgan. I'm a freshman.
I'm Naya Nicole Sutherland from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a freshman and a mass comm major.
Okay. Hi, you two. Thanks for being a part of my video. So my first question is just going to be for you guys both to share your cyberbullying story, why you guys were bullied or why you guys feel like you were targeted. So anybody want to volunteer to start first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So my story starts off like this. I wasn't born in New York originally, so I was in a small town full of a lot of people that wasn't the same as me. And, I was always picked on because I wasn't the same as everybody else. My appearance was obviously something comical to the kids. And, I was picked on a lot because of my appearance back in those days.
All right. Morgan, would you like to share your story before I move on to the next question?
So I moved to Delaware when I was in 7th grade, and because of how I talked and being from the South and moving to the North, I was judged for being different. So sort of like Naya, but kind of different.
Okay. So you guys were both targeted. Around what age were you guys?
It was the 4th, 5th grade.
Okay, so just getting right into middle school.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, do you remember how old you were?
13, 12.
Okay, so you were good into middle school. How did both of you guys' situation make you feel?
Okay.
Either one.
The situation for me, I didn't, I never understood it, but it's kids do kiddie things, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was just I ain't really questioning it. It was just I wasn't gonna be there forever, so I tried to let it pass by like a little storm.
Okay.
I mean, it bothered me, but it wasn't too drastic. I mean, I think because I wasn't taught to think of stuff to that extreme, so it didn't really bother me as much as it did. It bothered me, but not as much
As it should have.
as it could have.
Okay. So, in today's society, there's a lot of situations where kids and teens and youth are bullied, and it takes them to the drastic measures of, contemplating suicide, self-harm, or harm to those people who are bullying them. Did either of you have those feelings towards any of those subjects or situations?
Around the time that I was bullied, I was really young, so, self-harm or harm to others, I wasn't raised like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just I was mad, I was angry, but I've never thought about taking it that far to that extent. It was just a phase in life, and I knew that from the jump, so I didn't really want to take further action.
So you just chose to separate yourself from those individuals?
Basically.
Okay. Morgan, what about you, or did you have the same feelings
I had
and opinions?
I had similar feelings. I mean, it wasn't fun while I was in it, but I wasn't raised to do anything bad to people. I'm the type of person if I know how something feels, I don't want nobody else to feel that way. So I wasn't gonna harm somebody else because I felt a certain type of way about what was going on. And I moved here when I was in 7th grade, so I only had 2 years in that school, and then I went to high school, so I wasn't really worried about it as much.
Okay. And with your situations, how were they resolved? Did you guys have to tell your parents? Did you guys have to get school principals or teachers, advisors involved? Or did you guys choose to handle it on your own? Did you guys have any physical confrontation with the other students? Anything like that?
For me, it was a matter of, I think think my mother knew they was picking on me in school, to be honest, because my family kind of did it a little bit too. But it was all out of love, So I kind of think my mother knew about it a little bit. My teacher used to talk to my mother about it, so she knew. So my mother told me to do was separate myself. So I forgot the whole question. I'm so sorry.
But so you said your mom did inform your teacher.
Yeah, my teacher informed my mother.
Your teacher informed your mother. So did your teacher ever say anything to those other students or anything like that?
No, not that I could think of. No.
Okay, Morgan, what about you? Did you have to get your parents involved, teachers, advisors, principal, anything like that, or did you guys have physical confrontation, face-to-face confrontation, or did you guys just you just let it blow over with yourself?
It was I learned how to defend myself a lot, so I would try to come back and make slip remarks back to people and stuff like that. but no, it was I never had a physical thing or anything like that. It wasn't as bad as it definitely could have been, compared to a lot of other people's stories, and a lot of people in my middle school went through the same thing. I feel that's a common thing.
So you did have friends. Both of you had friends and stuff around you to help you get through it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And my final question is your situation that you faced earlier in your previous youth years. Did you feel like it helped you become who you are, or discover who you are, or add to your personality, or take away from your personality from how you are now in college to how you were back then?
It most definitely did for me. Because, I try to keep a positive mind, positive soul, and, what I feed out is what I expect to get back in. That's the type of person that I think, that's why I try to base my life around right now. Because, things could be worse in my life. I could be being bullied again, even though I'm older. I could be doing this could happen, but, you know what I mean? Stay positive, stay humble.
Okay, so it just helped you with a more positive mindset and attitude, not to treat others the way that you were treated.
Yeah.
Okay. Morgan, what about you? Do you think it affected your personality or who you are now, or did it help you overcome obstacles or anything like that you have faced today, because you've already faced something like that previously?
Yeah, because I was always a sensitive kid, so I had to learn to toughen up a little bit more, and I don't know, I just, like I said, I don't like people feeling how I felt, so
right.
I just learned not to do it to other people.
Okay. All right, well, I want to thank you both for being a part of my interview for my class and sharing your stories.
And one more thing before I go. To all the people out there, stay humble, stay kind, stay grateful. And then never talk about nobody and be mean to nobody. You never know what's going on in somebody's life. So just keep that in mind before the next time you say something smart to somebody. All love, peace and soul.
Okay, thank you, Naya. Thanks, Morgan.
Two
completely different students, two completely different backgrounds, two completely different states, all with the same story. The Cyberbullying How Would You Like It initiative is focused again towards these victims and to the students who have been bullies themselves. We will hold prevention programs, mentoring sessions, counseling, therapy, anything that you can think of to help these students overcome their situations that they were previously in or that they are currently in, to help them become a better person in the long run. Now, hearing those stories, doesn't that make you want to help?